Okay, so this is a new video that kind of is, all I want to do is touch on things that I had touched on before. I made some new drawings just to illustrate certain concepts. I had written some blogs and put up some YouTube videos, and I lost access to those accounts for whatever reasons. And so it doesn't really matter. I just want to make sure that the information reaches the intended recipients, as many people as it will be useful to. So this video is called Enlightenment, and it's about spiritual enlightenment. And I've done a similar videos on the internet under the YouTube name of Ninpo Warrior G. And there's a blog, as long as it hasn't been hacked or deleted or vandalized by someone else. There's a blog, and it's identity. What is it? I think that's how it goes, at blogspot.com. And so you can find this information at those two locations, as well as the Enlightenment methodology vlog. So as long as they still exist and people don't, nothing bad has happened to them yet. Anyway, so this is called Enlightenment, how enlightenment works. There's three basic pathways: awareness, space, and oneness. And what I've got here is just three drawings showing how the process works. Before I get to that, I just want to note that basically the principles of coming to enlightened awareness or going away from it there's two principles that are the key principles. One is focusing, and the other is defocusing. So what I have here is these two drawings which kind of outline the general purpose or the general point. Generally, when human beings in life are just experiencing life, what you have here, you have this little guy right here, and you see the attention coming to a point, to an object, kind of focusing. So that's focused awareness, and it also includes the body, the psyche as well. So you could look at, I didn't draw it that way, but you could look at it as awareness focusing to the body on a point. Actually, I'll just show you what I mean. So your awareness actually is doing this. So here's your awareness, which is all spread out in space, but then it's focusing on your body to a point. Likewise, your senses focus on objects to a point. So that's focusing. And then here's an illustration of defocusing. So here's the objects. Here's you. And then there's defocusing, displacing awareness. As you can see, you have awareness, space, oneness. Your awareness is not really focused on the object either as your body or your psyche or other objects. So the key distinction is, the key thing to recognize is the distinction between these things. Focusing and defocusing awareness is the emphasis. So in focusing, the emphasis is objects. In defocusing, the emphasis is awareness, space, and or oneness. And so now, in the context of that kind of, those basic principles, when you look at enlightenment from a standpoint of what are the methods for coming to enlightenment, for defocusing awareness, you have three. Awareness, which is like this drawing, this illustration right here. You have these arrows going backward, inward, turning awareness 180 degrees towards one's own awareness. So that's the basic method there. When you have the method of space, you have these arrows going outward from the body and the psyche. So you have this, expansion of awareness going outward, this openness of awareness, and that's that method. And then you have the method of oneness, which is, here you have two people, man and woman, whatever, and the awareness there, as you can see with the arrows, is going between the two people or behind the other person. It's kind of like you're trying to get to this underlying oneness that's underlying the two objects, the two forms, the two beings. Likewise, you're trying to get to this underlying space that's beneath forms, precedes forms, and you're trying to get at the fundamental nature of your awareness. So that's, you have the method of awareness, which is backward, inward, turning awareness 180 degrees on itself, awareness upon awareness. Space, which is, this openness, this outward expansion of awareness in all directions. And then oneness, which is taking your awareness between self and other, or behind the other. And that's basically it. I just wanted to kind of simplify and streamline these basic methods into a simple drawing and illustrations that kind of make it clear. Thanks.